Yes guys, and welcome back guys to a brand new video guys on my channel guys. And yes guys, we are going to be talking about Manchester United's last game that we went and played. Liverpool guys, away from home at the Anfield guys. We managed to get a 0-0 draw at a tough place to go. We knew it was going to be difficult. That defence was absolutely rock solid, and I tell you what, tough place to go. The Champions League exit especially, loads of injuries, Fernandes suspended. I tell you what, that's a good result for United considering the circumstances. Tough game, but we did our job at the end of the day. But anyway guys, let's get straight to today's video. So we made 4 changes from last game against Bournemouth. Talking about start 11, so we started with Onana, Dalot, Evans, Varane, Shaw, Mainu, Amrabat, Anthony, McTominay, Garnacho and Højlund. Getting into the overall reaction now, few. A hard-fought point. Let's build on this now, and we need to as well. What a relief. It feels like a win. We could have nicked it. Performance wasn't great. Fair result. It's disappointing, annoying and frustrating not to win. Happy to take the point away from Anfield. It was an okay start. Liverpool straight on the front foot. United need to settle down. Liverpool putting the pressure on early. United having to defend. United having to play out from the back. Can't do that at the Anfield. United starting to get the ball into Anthony, finding some space. Liverpool putting the pressure on when United are playing out from the back. United are having to defend corners. United are too open. Amrabat is isolated in the midfield. Wide players need to come back deep. United will get their moments and chances. Liverpool giving away sloppy passes. United giving away a few loose balls. United have been non-existent. United haven't had a shot on target. Both Liverpool and United have been poor in the final third. First half was awful. United need to regroup and go again. United need to have a right go in the second half. United got to start creating more chances. United need to do more. Got to clean up the passing. Pick up the intensity and tempo. Be more aggressive and pick up the pace. Offensively, got to do more. Liverpool on the front foot, putting the pressure on early. United just need to settle down. When we get possession, we need to keep hold of it and bring more urgency. United need to be a bit more brave and take more risks. Great ball by Mainu to Garnacho. It's competitive, it's end to end, it's an open game. Klopp makes substitutions, tactical change. Liverpool are finding the rhythm. United have been poor with possession. Both teams having the chances at both ends. Both teams just can't find the quality. Højlund had a big chance. Liverpool fans are frustrated. United controlled the last 15 minutes. Klopp made more personal changes. Ten Hag made a personal change. Ten Hag made 2 personal changes. United need to have a right go now. United showing the fight, trying to make things happen. Onana making big saves in big moments. Defensively tight and compact. Defensively frustrating Liverpool. Game management and decision making was vital. Let's build on this now. We will take the points. Take it one game at a time. Need our confidence back, and let's get momentum going. Clean sheet. Done. Anyway guys, what did I make of the performance? Now, coming into this game against Liverpool, we knew it was always going to be a tough game to go to the Anfield and to get a result. But what we need to see from United in this game for the full 90 minutes was the fact that, we had to work hard and make them work for it, which we did. Yes, we were sloppy on the ball. And yes, we were giving the ball away. I thought the decision making was poor at times. But in terms of the tactics, Ten Hag got it absolutely spot on as well. We could have nicked a winner. Højlund could have won us the game. That was probably the best chance in probably the whole game, to be honest with you. But what we need to do, though, in games like this against Liverpool, and you have to stay in the game, we had to go toe-to-toe with them. We had to match their energy. But we defended absolutely fantastic. But the effort and the energy was fantastic from the players. We showed the fight when we needed to, and I thought there was some fantastic individual. Performances out there, and you got to give where the credit is due at the end of the day, because we had to go to the Anfield and we did a job there. We went to a tough place to go. Everyone expected us to get battered in a game against Liverpool, and they didn't batter us. Everyone was waiting to banter us after this game, and they couldn't, because we didn't concede a goal, which we'd come out of the Anfield with not scoring again. We came out of the Anfield without conceding, and that was pleasing. But in the game, though, it did sort of lack a bit of a spark, a cutting edge and quality in the game as well. Both teams sort of struggled in the final third as well in the game. I think Liverpool's best chances were on set pieces, on corners. And I think our best chance was the Højlund chance as well, through one-on-one with the keeper. Could have done better there, but both teams lack quality. Wasn't there in the final third, but I think any other day it would have happened, and we could have nicked it. We could have got a winner, and by the end of the day, I thought the players did absolutely brilliantly well. They stayed in the game. They had to go toe to toe with them. When we could do as well, we had to match their energy. It was a tough place to go, but I tell you what, it was a hard fought point, and we needed that point. They know it's 2 points dropped. They know it's a missed opportunity. They knew that they had to win that. So it feels like a win for us. We could have nicked it. Performance wasn't great, but fair result at the end of the day. So it was a relief for us due to the fact that of our week had gone out of the Champions League. Loads of injuries as well. Fernandez suspended, so we knew it wasn't going to be an easy game, and we came away with a hard-fought point, and we dug deep. We showed the team spirit, the character, the fight, the passion, the pride, and we played with heart for once as well. So disappointed not to come away with a win, but we can only but build on this now, and we did well at the Anfield to go and get a point there, and whoever Liverpool have got coming up, they'll be thinking, Jesus Christ, if they perform like that, we can have a good go at the Anfield. So whoever's going to the Anfield next can have a right go at that. So, but anyway, guys, let's get into the game now. I thought it was an okay start. I thought Liverpool started very well, obviously on the front foot as we expected. United had to defend early on. We had to settle into the game, settle down. But Liverpool were putting the pressure on early doors. United having to defend, as we always have to. But then we sort of grew into the game, and when we had possession, we were playing out from the back. At times, you can't really do that at the Anfield. You've got to go long as well. You've got to mix it up as well. United. When we were finding the ball, we got the ball to Anthony, trying to find some space. Higher up as well to find those spaces, and obviously then Liverpool were putting the pressure on when we were trying to play out from the back, and you could see what United were trying to do in this game, and then obviously they were getting loads of corners. United had to defend those corners as well, but I thought United were too open in the midfield at times. Amrabat was left isolated. Mainu wasn't there for cover at times, and McTominay just wasn't good enough as well in the first half. And obviously in games like this, it's all down to your wide players. They've got to trap back and come back deep to help out with the fullbacks as well. And I thought Anthony and Garnacho did that very well. But in games like this, you will get your moments, you will get your chances. You have to stay in the game as long as you can. You have to be in the game. You have to go toe to toe. You have to match their energy. Liverpool then in the mid. I think Liverpool in the midfield. I thought they were dreadful. Gravenberch and Szoboszlai were not having a good game, and neither was Endo. None of their midfield was not having a good game, and there was some sloppy passing going around. Mistakes from either sides as well, and United were giving away stupid loose balls as well, and there was a time where we couldn't get into the game and we'd been non-existent, and we hadn't had a shot on target in the full 45 minutes. It had all been Liverpool obviously control dominated that first half, but both Liverpool and United had been poor in the final third. At the end of the day, it was an awful first half, but we needed to get to half time and we did that, and I thought we had to get into the second half, regroup and go again. We just needed to have a right go in the second half. We had to start creating more chances, and we needed to do more. We needed to clean up our passing. The passing was dreadful in the first half, and then sort of pick up the intensity and tempo in the game. And when we got possession, we needed to do more and keep hold of it and play with more urgency as well. And again, we had to be more aggressive, pick up the pace as well. Offensively, we needed to do more as well, and then obviously Liverpool got on the front foot. United again just needed to settle into the game, into the second half, and United needed to be a bit more brave and take more risks as well. Great ball by Mainu to Garnacho, great vision by Mainu as well. It was competitive, it was end to end, the game got stretched out, it was an open game. Then Klopp makes substitutions, it was a tactical change. Szoboszlai and the other midfielder came off, and it just didn't work, that change. And then that change did not work for Liverpool. United were controlling that 15 minutes. Liverpool were finding the rhythm when he made the change, though. But United have been poor with possession. Both teams having the chances at both ends as well. Both teams just can't find the quality as well. Højlund had a big chance as well. That was probably the big chance for United as well. The Liverpool fans were frustrated as well. And then, I thought United controlled that 15 minutes very well. And then, Klopp then had to make more changes. Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott come on. So he knew that those changes that needed to be made. And, United knew then we had to have a right go. Showed some good fight and trying to make things happen. And Onana wasn't really phased whatsoever. Didn't need to make a big save, but he did make some big saves in big moments. I thought defensively, tight and compact, frustrated Liverpool. Defensively, on it, rock solid, resolute. Just what you wanted as well from a defensive unit. Absolutely fantastic. Defended as a team as well. And absolutely brilliant defensively. And that defence was absolutely rock solid from start to finish. And, it just shows it has to start defensively, and defence absolutely spot on. And then it was all about what can we do with possession. And I think with possession we were poor, and the best chance was Højlund through 1-on-1 with the goalie, and we just couldn't make more of that chance, to be honest. But we walked away from the Anfield with a clean sheet, and everyone thought we were going to get battered, and we didn't. Well done to the players, they did very well. Overall, we knew it was going to be tough to get a result after going out of the Champions League, but due to the circumstances with loads of injuries and Fernandes suspended, in the end it was a hard-fought point at the Anfield. Definitely, we knew it was going to be a tough place to go to get a result. We needed a Christmas miracle to go and win this game, to be honest with you. Could have nicked it at the end. We're in the game. Most of it, to be honest. It started defensively as well. Defensively rock solid, tight and compact, frustrated Liverpool. Defensively sound and resolute. Defensively, it started defensively and we were rock solid at the back. But we knew it was going to be a tough place to go. I think everybody expected us to get battered. And you have to give the credit is due. Guys went out there, they tried, gave it everything, showed good fight, good character, good team spirit to the end as well. A few things to work on. Poor decision making, we were sloppy at times, giving the ball away. But what we had to do in this game, though, we had to make them work for it, and we did. I think it just lacked a spark, a cutting edge quality as well. I thought the effort and the energy was fantastic. Some brilliant and fantastic visual performances out there. We could have nicked it in terms of the tactics. Ten Hag got it spot on. We did good. Performance was good. I thought overall, good performance. Shame that we couldn't walk away with the win. It would have been better if we would have won the game. We could have nicked it. We take the positives. We want to build on this now. Hard fought point at a tough place to go at the Anfield. Hadn't been a good week, especially with going out of Champions League. Loads of injuries as well. Fernandes suspended. We did well, considering the circumstances. After coming back off a 3-0 defeat to Bournemouth as well, we did well. Performance, did what we had to do. But let's build on this now. Got to take up this momentum going. We need our confidence back. We've got to take it one game at a time now, but we want to build on this now. Hard 4 point, we'll take it and move on to the next game. United, the first team not to lose at Anfield this season, and also for the first team to stop Liverpool scoring this season. Is it satisfying and a Christmas miracle? Well, we knew that we needed a Christmas miracle on this one, to be honest with you. We knew it was going to be a tough place to go. Obviously, very satisfying not to lose at Anfield this season. First team to do that as well. Never easy to go to the Anfield to go and either get a result or to get a draw. The atmosphere in that ground is obviously brilliant. Fans get right behind the team. The fans always there with them. The atmosphere was dreadful in this game as well. Don't know where they were. United were brilliant defensively. Well done to the defence. I said it just before. Started with the defence. They were tight and compact. Frustrated Liverpool. We're the first team to stop Liverpool scoring this season as well, and the first team not to lose at the Anfield. So of course it's satisfying. We need a Christmas miracle to win this game, but we'll take the positives though. Good performance. Fantastic individual performances out there. Everyone expected us to get battered. We'll only get better from this, and we'll only take the positives from this. Build on this momentum and this confidence now. It's not a win. We'll look to do more in the next upcoming games now. Christmas miracle, we didn't get the win, but at the end of the day, it's satisfying to go to the Anfield, to be the first team not to lose this season there, and also the first team to stop Liverpool scoring this season. Liverpool were poor in this game. We were poor. We walk away with a point at the end of the day. The sending off that Dalot got 2 yellow cards in the space of a few seconds. Is it harsh? Yeah, it's definitely harsh, to be honest with you. It's anger. It's frustration. It's clear and obvious that it comes off Salah. I hope the club try and overturn this decision. It was poorly officiating for the full 90 minutes from Oliver. 2 yellow cards in the space of a couple of seconds. Just because of the outburst, I think it's harsh. Yellow card at best. It's frustration. And that should have been ours. Dalot was not expecting it. Ridiculous decision. Poor officiating. Michael Oliver was man of the match in this one, to be honest with you. Harsh sending off, and he's got to have to take a match ban for that. You see some ridiculous decisions out there. That was just bloody harsh. 2 yellow cards in the space of a couple of seconds. I think it's ridiculous, to be honest. I don't think it's Dalot's fault. It's a clear throw-in to Manchester United. The Liverpool throw-in, I think they've got that wrong. The PGMOL have got to do better there. They know that's not a sending off. Everybody knows that's not a sending off. Baffling, don't understand it. And you get a red card for that. I think it's embarrassing, to be honest with you. Embarrassing officiating, not good enough. 6 academy graduates played against Liverpool, and there were some fantastic individual performances. McTominay being the captain, and Mainoo had a very good game in the midfield. What did I think of his performance? I thought Mainoo was brilliant. I thought he had a good game. He's got good vision, good pass on him. There was times in the game where Mainoo could have done better. In a massive game against your massive rivals, to go to the Anfield, to play there, I thought Mainoo and Amrabat was a good balance as well. We've obviously got McTominay plays the number 10 in a different role. I thought McTominay didn't really have a great game. I thought Mainoo much more better of a game and showed a bit more passion about him. Tried to get a bit more stuck into the game. Mainoo coming into the fold again, played against the 2 Merseyside clubs away from home. Did another brilliant job, another good performance from Mainoo as well. He can only but develop and improve and get better. So I thought Mainoo was brilliant. He was fantastic in the middle of the park there. Could have been better at times. Obviously, he did leave Amrabat isolated at times, but he thought he did a brilliant job, a fantastic job for 90 minutes in the midfield there. Not an easy job to do, especially to go to the Anfield as well. Did a brilliant job. Defendedly, did a job. Brilliant overall. Who was my man of the match? To be honest with you, I thought there were some good performances. I thought there were some fantastic individual performances out there. I thought Onana had a good game. I thought Dalot, fantastic. I thought Evans was fantastic. I thought Varane was fantastic. And I thought Luke Shaw was brilliant as well. Mainoo was good. I thought Amrabat was okay. I thought Anthony was okay. McTominay was awful in that first half. Non-existent at times. Kept losing possession, kept giving away loose balls. Garnacho tried. Højlund with probably the best chance in the game. I'm going to give it to the whole defence. I thought they were absolutely rock solid in that game. Not easy to go to the Anfield and to get a draw. It's not easy to go there and win. I thought the defence were brilliant all game long. How do we beat West Ham? Now obviously we've got West Ham in our next fixture. Now obviously this is going to be a must-win for Manchester United. We're going away from home. Yet again, it's at the London Stadium. West Ham's going to be a tough game. West Ham are flying this season. They're having a great season this year. They're in the Carabao Cup against Liverpool in the quarter-final. Win or lose, if they lose this West Ham, they're going to look to bounce back on the weekend against Manchester United, and they'll look to put it right, and they'll want to get back to winning ways. I don't think this is going to be an easy game against West Ham. I think it's going to be a tough game yet again. It's going to be a tough afternoon. But West Ham, you do see their sides of where they can be vulnerable. Where can we go and exploit them, and where can we go and break them down? How can we go and hurt them in a game like this against West Ham? I thought West Ham, they're doing well this season. They're doing a good job so far this season, West Ham, in the round of 16 in the Europa League. They're doing a good job so far, West Ham. It's going to be tough to get a result. I think in games like this against West Ham, you've got to perform well for a full 90 minutes. Again, it starts defensively. You've got to frustrate them defensively, keep it tight, compact. And then it's all about how well organised we can be in a game like this. And then it's all about how can we go and hurt them, and how can we go and break them down? How can we go and win this game against West Ham. It's going to be a big game for both teams. This is 7th versus 8th. West Ham are a good side, well organised side, well coached, well drilled. So this is not going to be easy. I think West Ham are a brilliant side on their day. It's not going to be an easy game against West Ham, so we have to be ready mentally, physically for that. I think it's going to be a physical game with them. They're going to give us a game as well. Got to perform well for a full 90 minutes. Got to prepare well for a game like this against West Ham. They're a brilliant team. Stay switched on at all times. It's all about when you get your chances, you have to take your chances as well. A couple of players that are running the show in the midfield for them right now, the likes of James Ward-Prowse and Mohamed Kudus as well. They've gone away and they've spent the money very well in the summer, building a very good team. West Ham, they can be dangerous. They're very good in quick transitions. They're very good on the counter-attack. These are things that we're going to have to look out for. They're going to cause us problems as well. It's not going to be an easy afternoon against West Ham, but I do expect us to go and get the 3 points against West Ham. A good team on the day. We've got to play well for a full 90 minutes here against West Ham. It's not going to be easy. More of the same of what we did against Liverpool, but now we need to convert that into a win. It's all about our confidence and our momentum. We want to take that confidence and that momentum going into the festive season now as well. Occasionally the Hammers can opt for a defensive-minded 5-4-1, 3-4-2 formation. The hallmark of David Moyes' time in charge of West Ham here has been rigid 4-2-3-1 system. In a defensive phase, formation often changes to become more of a 4-4-2 to a 4-4-1-1. The attacking midfielder links up with Antonio to press out the pitch, and yes, West Ham press more than you think. In attack, surprisingly, the fullbacks often gallop forward one at a time to create additional attacking numbers, pushing the inverted wingers further inside to create magic closer to the goal. But West Ham, though, they're well coached, they're well drilled, they're well organised, they're very good on set pieces as well, which we've got to look out for as well. They're very skillful, at times very technical as well. They've got a rejuvenated midfield with the likes of James Ward-Prowse, Edson Fernandez, and also Mohamed Kudus as well. They'll keep it tight and compact, defensively frustrate teams. They're very direct. They'll get in between the lines. They'll make runs in from behind. The wide players like to cut back inside, cause opponents problems. They'll be brave. They'll take risks. On the front foot, very physical, aggressive, ruthless. They'll bring the energy, intent, high intensity, high tempo. They'll be relentless. They'll sustain attacks. They'll look to be strong. They'll look to control, dominate the game as well. But United have got to defend properly. Defensively, we need to be organised. Need to keep it tight and compact. Defensively, frustrate them. Need to be ruthless, relentless, aggressive, high intensity, high tempo, play with energy, create the chances, take your chances. Need to be clinical, get the crosses into the box, drag them out of position, be brave, take risks. Set pieces could come into play as well. Play with width, get between the lines, got to close them down, don't let them get back in the game. Don't leave any spaces open, they'll show incredible team spirit, character and fight. Got to do the basics right in a game like this. Win your 50-50s, win your second balls and win your duels. Put them on the back foot, keep possession. Full-backs have got to be effective, force them to make mistakes, put them under pressure. Don't let the wingers cut back inside, don't afford to make mistakes. Make the runs in from behind, don't get pulled out of position, be explosive, keep Kudus, Bowen and Ings quiet. Getting to the stats now, possession for Liverpool, it was 68.3%, and for Man United it was 31.7%. Goals for Liverpool, it was 0, and for Man United it was 0. Total shots for Liverpool, it was 34, and for Man United it was 6. Shots on target for Liverpool, it was 8, and for Man United it was 1. Shot accuracy for Liverpool, it was 23.5%, and for Man United it was 16.7%. Shots inside the box for Liverpool, it was 19, and for Man United it was 4. That's outside the box for Liverpool, it was 15, and for Man United it was 2. Total passes for Liverpool, it was 607 passes. For Man United it was 293 passes. The pass accuracy for Liverpool was 84%, and for Man United it was 71.3%. Getting to the substitutions now, Garnacho went off for Rashford. Talk about Alejandro's performance. Had the beating of Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he was too lightweight and was the first to come off for Marcus Rashford. Mainoo went off for Mabry. Talk about Kobe's performance. Started as confidently as he did on the other side of Stanley Park last month, unfortunately to be booked, and created a chance for Alejandro Garnacho. Anthony went off for Palestri. Talk about Anthony's performance. On another day, left-footed forward from Ajax. Scored twice for West Ham. United appear to have got the wrong one. Improved slightly when he looked set to come off. Next up, we've got West Ham. West Ham are 8th in the league. This is going to be a big game against West Ham. The last couple of games with West Ham, it's been settled by 1 goal. This is always a big game against West Ham. Last year we lost there due to a stupid mistake where De Gea should have saved it as well. In a game like this, United will want to take this confidence and this momentum going into this game against West Ham. It's going to be a must-win for Manchester United. We need to bounce back. We need to get back to winning ways now. We'll have players back into this one. We'll have the likes of Eriksen back on the bench for this one. Fernandes back into the fold. Maybe Martial might come back onto the bench as well. At least we'll have a couple of players coming back as well into this game as well, into this fixture that can really help us as well. Injuries has played a massive factor for United as well this season as well. Coming into this game against West Ham, it's going to be a tough afternoon. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. I expect it to be a tough afternoon. West Ham will be playing midweek on the Wednesday night against Liverpool. If they win, they'll be on top of the world. They'll look to build on it, be ready and fired up for the United fixture on the Saturday. He will make a couple of changes. David Moyes midweek. If they lose midweek, West Ham will look to get back to winning ways on the Saturday. If they lose, United have got to be ready for a game like this. We need a big 90 minutes from Man United. Starts defensively. Got to keep it tight and compact. Defensively frustrate them. Got to defend properly as a team, especially on the set pieces. They're very good on corners, this team. Last time as well, they practice their corners a lot. Got to stay switched on at all times. Got to stay concentrated and stay focused at all times against West Ham. When we get the ball, we need to make the right decision making going forward. And then offensively, we've got to be ruthless, aggressive on the front foot. We've got to sustain our attacks. We need to bring the energy, the high intensity, the high tempo. We want to be relentless. We want to sustain our attacks, bring the energy as well about us. We have to be fired up and ready to give it everything against West Ham. We've had a full week to prepare for this against West Ham. There's no excuses as well. Expect United to bring loads of energy. West Ham will probably fall off in terms of energy levels towards the end of this game. That's where United are going to have that advantage towards the end of this game, the energy levels, so we should be able to take the game to them. We need to match their energy, go toe-to-toe with them. Good organisation in a game like this against West Ham. Be organised, defensively, do your job. It's what we do in possession. We need to be proactive, for initiative, stay disciplined, stay focused, stay concentrated. It's all about pick out the right players in the right times, and it's all about we've got to create our chances, take our chances. Got to be clinical, got to be sharp in front of goal as well. A game against like this against West Ham. Big performance needed against West Ham. You don't want to write them off. You don't want to underestimate them. They're a very good side now. Got to play with courage, intent, conviction, and I've got to turn up to this game against West Ham. A win here would spur us on into the festive season. Must win for United. Got to prepare well for a game like this. Physically, mentally, got to go with the right mindset, right mentality as well. Got to perform well for a full 90 minutes here. Got to turn up to this game as well. Big game for Manchester United. Needs to all come together in a game like this. We've got to show the fight, the passion, the pride. We've got to play for the badge, play for the club. We've got to show the team spirit, character, determination, commitment, desire, willingness, work rate and work ethic. The energy levels should be there towards the end of this game as well. West Ham are scoring 1.7 goals per game. West Ham are conceding 1.8 goals per game, and also United should have the quality to go and win this game. We've got the quality to win this game. Eriksen coming back, and the likes of Bruno Fernandes coming back. We should be able to control that midfield a lot more better now as well. West Ham have won 8, drew 3 and lost 6. They've lost to Man City 3-1, Liverpool 3-1, Villa 4-1, Everton 1-0, Brentford 3-2 and Fulham 5-0. West Ham have played 17 games, won 8 games, and they've lost 2 games at home this season. The players to look out for is Fabianski, Areola, depending on which goalkeeper he starts, Johnson, Cresswell, Zuma, Soufal, Pavanos, Ogbonna, Perrier, Guard, Emerson, Ward-Prowse, Fornals, Paqueta, Kudus, Alvarez, Souček, Cornet, Ings, Bowen and Benrahma. Hope you guys enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in a video in the next couple of days. And peace.